Connecting.
Alright guys, welcome back to EVE Online. I'm your host Fire Knight 013. I am recording an episode ahead of... So what happened was, it's funny how those always... That's all, you know there's a story when somebody says, we'll see what happened was. I went and recorded an episode where I really didn't do much. I did a delivery mission, and that was it. And I'll go ahead and get this stuff here. I can redeem this anywhere. What is here? All this stuff. So let's redeem this. And I am back at my career agent. So what happened? I took a mission from in Gallente Space. At the Sisters of Eve quest line. And the very next mission, you know, the one I told y'all in the last episode that, okay, we'll take the next mission in the next episode. Well, that mission was a delivery mission. And they sent me to Caldari Space because a Gallente's friend, a Caldari, you know, those two empires don't like each other. They're always fighting. And she said, you know, don't tell anybody that I'm talking to this guy because he's my friend, but they're having the same kind of problem we are. But with our governments at odds, you know, I don't want anybody knowing that we're friends. So I went over to this Imuri Asaka guy and delivered something that I couldn't even tell what was there. She hid it in the ship. It was information for him to decipher and find out maybe what he could do about these drones, because apparently what is going on with the drones is they're being corrupted by some kind of other drone. So there's some kind of master drone corrupting the drones. Okay, so got it, no problem. Took the information to him, and then I came back to my career agent because I'm already in Caldari Space. This is 8 jumps from where I'm at. You know, when we left here to go to Sisters of Eve, it was like, I don't know, 12 or 15 jumps. You know, there's a lot of jumps. So I said, well, if we're going back, I'm going to take some of this stuff, and then I'm going to start some industrial projects. And I showed on film, you know, all about the industrial projects, and then I stopped recording, and the file was corrupted. So we lost the episode, but good news is you didn't really lose that much of the storyline. All you lost was me traveling and doing an industrial missions, which was putting the blueprint in here, buying a bunch of materials to make the blueprint, and then popping them back out. And I think while I was even online, I waited for one blueprint to finish and get some more blueprints. So here we're going to deliver some light artillery cannons, some 150 millimeter rail guns, and some iridium charges. So these, that's great. Let's see if we can make these light missile launchers while we're here, because no, I can't. Let's see if I can purchase some pyrite then. I didn't have to click that. I needed to right click it. There's some at the station. Looks like it's really cheap. And this is what you missed. Okay. This is about all that you guys missed. Let's bump this on up. Let's see if we can get 2,607 of this. So 2,607. Alright, so we're making some rocket launchers. Start down that path. let's get rid of this one. Let's open the Scourge rockets. We need more pyrite. How many Scourge rockets can we make? Oh, we can make a ton of these. 100, 200. I think it's 200. We can make 190. So we need 4,000, almost 5,000 pyrite now. So let's go ahead and buy this guy's pyrite. If I could buy all of it, I would, because this is under the regional average. So let's try it. 14,000. Yeah, we can get it all. Okay. All right. So that wasn't even there when I was doing this in the last episode. So we'll take it. And then we can start some Scourge rockets. Were they Scourge or Nova rockets? I don't care. Scourge. Okay. So we got a couple more things to do. The rest of all the blueprints that I have, I think. Let me click up here and click down here. Yeah, the only blueprints I have left are ships, and let me show you what they look like. They take, oh, this one only takes mycelium. Oh, that's because it's a, I do believe this is a Minmatar ship, but that's still, let's check the market details. We might make one of these. How much do I need? 2,300? That's way expensive. So can I buy all this? I wonder if I can buy all of it. 17. Can I buy it? No. It's, well, yeah. I can buy all of that. Oh, look. Wait. Oh, because I bought 17,000 of it. Okay. No problem. Well, let's make a Kestrel. Sure. I'll go along with that. I get another ship. Is a Kestrel? Is that the way it is? Let me check the info. Kestrel heavy missile boat. That don't sound like a Minmatar. Sounds more like Caldari. Yeah, Caldari Navy. Okay, well, it's a Caldari ship. I didn't even know that. Do I have one? No. Well, is it a destroyer? Not market details. I don't want market details. Info. Let's see what, no, this. Info. Oh, let's do simulate ship. That'll show us the layout of it like that. Okay, so it's got 4 high slots, all missiles, 4 medium slots, and 2 low slots with 3 rig slots. I still haven't figured out rigs yet, so don't ask me. But yeah, we will definitely be wanting to put those rocket launchers in here that we are making. So we're making how many rocket launchers? 4 rocket launchers for 190 Scourge rockets, which is probably not enough. And then we're making a Kestrel. So we're gonna have a missile boat. When we come back from this next episode. So as you can see, I have picked out my destroyer right now to go take this next mission with, and this is not what I wanted up here. I don't want the item hanger. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put cormorant hanger up there so I can throw things on here, and I'll use the item hanger down here. Okay. So what I did was I made a whole bunch of 150 millimeter rail guns. See that? I got 8 of them. I got 7 slots that I can eat them up with. Now I might throw some other guns. This is 150 millimeter light gallium machine gun. That's the this is, I think, a particle beam weapon. This is 250 millimeter artillery cannon. I don't even know what that uses, what kind of weapon that is. And I'm afraid I'm going to just overload my PCU, or I mean my CPU or my power grid. So we're going to test this out, but we're going to start by putting our okay, we already got our afterburner, our shield up, which is why this is here. Okay, well, never mind. We're gonna start putting some weapons on this thing, and I'm gonna put 4 of these 150 millimeter railgun on here. See, it's already eating that power grid, and I haven't got to these specialized weapons down here. I don't have any other salvagers. I probably ought to check my other ships, because I don't have a salvager on here, and I would. It's got a rocket launcher. Do I have a rocket launcher already on here? Like already made, manufactured? Yeah, civilian. Yuck. A civilian rocket launcher. Well, I might play with it. See, these are equivalent power usage, I think, of the 75 millimeter weapons. Now, I could go on and throw on a ton more railguns, but I really would like to see this one in action, because it uses different ammo, and it didn't use nearly as much power grid. How much does this use? Can I use it? Oh, look at that. Let's put another one on there. Okay. Alright. That was neat. Maybe I should put one more. Okay, I got a 250 millimeter artillery cannon and a 150 millimeter railgun. I hope I have the ammo for these things. Okay, we got some tungsten charges. Not much. We got uranium charges. Let's put those on here. Fill this thing up with uranium charges. And I got plenty of reloads, so that's good. And then depleted uranium, nuclear. These are the only thing I think will fit in this. Uranium. This don't fit it, right? Yeah, it's probably this. Right? I turned it off. I mean, turn it off. Yeah, this is what fits it. Okay, and I don't have any more of this type of ammo. So let's see if we got any of this in the system. I got some in the station. Oh wait, how much was this per item? Oh, it's comparable. Okay, we'll just try to get it all. It's only a little bit above the regional average. I keep wanting to say national average, but here we go. Nuclear S. So we'll take some of that, put it in here, and we got some extra. I'll buy some more uranium charges. I'm gonna put about 1,500, I do believe, there. But I'll be okay without the uranium charges. All right. So I got uranium and nuclear. Now the question is, do I have? Because I've got some CPU left. CPU and some power grid. Not much power grid left. I'm at 80%, but I got a little bit left. So let's see what happens if I put the. There's some tungsten charges. What the heck? See if I got tungsten charges up here. Don't. 600. I got 600 iridium also. I don't really need to use that. Okay. Let's try to put this civilian light rocket launcher on here. Now, I don't know if I need rockets. This is civilian Scourge rockets. Yeah, I guess I do. There's only 31 of these things left. But I'm, remember, I am working on a missile boat. So let's just use it. I'm going to use it up. It's useless when it comes to selling it. And, with all this going on, the rocket launchers are really nothing anyway. So, and we're at 88% power grid, but we're still under, and we're at 69% CPU. So the CPU is using a lot, but it's, if we have to, we can still use the afterburner or the booster, and probably not just wear us completely down. So let us undock, and we're going to roll a time lapse to go over and talk to Imuri Asaka for 8 jumps. Did he? Where'd he go? Let's see. I know what I did was I deposited a single item. That's not it. Yep, a single tungsten charge is what I do believe I put there, because that's where I went and picked up my craft. That's another Ibis. I don't know what I was doing here. Oh, that's Sisters V. That's where I'll drop that off. Okay, so this is where we're going. It's 8 jumps away. See, this is it. That's why I always, because when I launch and I forget where I'm going, that's why I always put like a little item wherever I'm about to take a bunch of missions, so I can find my way there if I, without
to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Trying to open a whole bunch of menus to find this name or whatever. All right, so we're gonna roll a time lapse real quick, and we'll see you when we get there. All right. I know I said time lapse, but the recording got corrupted. I'm hoping at this particular moment that I at least got to the point to where I started, where I was going to do a time lapse before the recording stopped. But until I'm able to review the video,
docking permission requested.
I won't know.
Docking permission requested.
I'm having a lot of
Docking
bad luck
accepted.
recording here all of a sudden, and I don't quite know why. But let's see what this guy has to say. If I lose some information or recording, I will do my best to catch you up on what happened, like I did last time. So let's see what he has to say. Alright guys, I don't know if I was able to read the mission I took from Imuri on camera or not, because there was I keep having corruption issues with, and I don't know if it's the files that are themselves getting corrupted or my software that is corrupting it. I apologize for the noise in the background. So I am going to do my best to get the remainder of this story, at least this little bit of storyline, finished. And I apologize if this is a short episode. I'm piecemealing it together from what I think, and without being able to edit it right now, I don't even know if I'm actively recording I don't know if I'm actively recording after a few minutes. Right now I'm looking over and seeing that I'm recording. But, you know, I can do things and I'll do something in the game and be talking away to you guys and look over and recording stopped. And I don't really understand it. And I'm sorely disappointed in the fact that I have yet to do anything except go for missions for this arc. You know, I got the destroyer out here. I really want to blow some stuff up. So
Autopilot engaged.
there may be a time lapse here. It's a short one, or it may just cut and go to the next.
Warp drive active.
Once I arrive, depending. A lot of it's depending on just if I am still able to be recording. We'll see you when we get to the destination, one way or another. All right, as we're coming into the station, I again don't know how much of what I've said and what I haven't said has gotten caught, as I keep having issues with software and file corruption, you know, or so I don't know which. I did have,
Approaching station.
as I told you earlier, I had a whole episode where I basically lost the file, which, thank goodness, it wasn't a whole lot of content because I didn't do a lot in that particular episode. And kind of made me feel better that I lost it. I was able to go ahead and record something to do with the story. However, so
Docking
far all we've
permission
done in this
requested.
story
Docking permission requested.
is fly around.
Docking
So
request accepted.
how much of the story are we really salvaging here?
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Alright, we're going to talk to... Oh, we're going to pick this up. Now we got to take it somewhere else. And so we'll be transporting this item. Yeah, it's
Autopilot
real story
engaged.
driven on this one. So we'll see you when we get there. I'm not even going
To Stargate.
to consider time lapse on
Drive
this particular
active.
trip. It's just a couple jumps. All right, we've arrived at our destination. So we're gonna complete this mission and see what is next. There's good thing about Sisters of Eve Epic Arc is sometimes you can take it remotely, so maybe I don't have to go back to him to get the mission. Let's see. The situation we have is a delicate one. We can't go after Vitamala directly, even though he doesn't really have a clue what he's doing. He's too well connected to displace without good reason. I'd expect that sort of thing from the Galente, but not from the state. A man achieves rank because of his hard work and dedication, not because his father has friends in the bureaucracy. Someone else can help with this situation. A true warrior, dutiful servant of the state. The first difficulty is in freeing up his schedule. If you can handle that part, I can deal with the paperwork and his reassignment, or his reassignment. He's currently on deployment in a nearby system, busy dealing with mercenary forces we believe to be funded by the Guristas pirates. If you can take out all the Guristas ships, then I can arrange to have him reassigned to the drone problem. Okay, so we finally get a fight. So that's good. Oh, wait, I tried to complete it without doing it. Here we go. Alright, let's see. It says nearby system. So it should be in this system, I think. Yep. Alright. So
Warp drive
one quick
active.
warp. And we're going to finally take on a fight. After that fight, we'll probably call this episode a wash. I don't want that. because I don't really know how much content I've got for this episode. And I can only apologize. I think what I'm about to start doing with these episodes is just recording and talking, and we'll be getting a whole lot of a lot more content in the next episode or two, and we'll forego a lot of the random quest missions, you know, the delivery missions and things of that nature, because I don't think that's entertaining to you guys. I don't know, maybe you guys like it. You will see me take the missions if as long as the files don't get corrupted again. You'll see me take the missions, but it won't be, you know, it won't be an episode full of me taking these delivery missions. We'll show that in a quick portion, and then we'll move on to the. There we go. All right, let's see. We got a little bit of loot here. Let's go over there. Let's see what's here. Of course, it's scrap. All right, so we'll dock and see what the guy has to
Warp
say.
drive active.
I'm gonna turn my booster so I can get my shields back up, just in case. I don't really need it. It's always good to have them up. So, in the very near future, you'll see this change in my episodes, because I don't, and another change that I'm making in these episodes is that we're working towards a 45-minute range, not an hour, just because I'm trying to accommodate y'all's watch time versus, you know, how long I record. So let's see what he has to say here. I'm pleased to inform you that everything went smoothly with the transfer. One of the first things our new commander did was request frigate and cruiser backup for his fleet. They should be capable of defending themselves if the drones try to fight their way out. Alright. We'll go ahead and take one more mission. Damn Vitamala, he wasn't coordinating with the Navy's Emergency Logistics Division. There's a colony nearby that missed a shipment of farming supplies thanks to the chaos caused by these drones. If we don't make the delivery ourselves, then we risk the entire agriculture economy. Once you take these goods over to the fleet, they will deal with the rest. We can finally turn our forces towards the underlying cause of these problems. You will need at least 150. I don't know what that designation is. I'm sorry. You'll need at least 150. Oh, that's cubic meters of cargo space to make the delivery. Keep that in mind. I just now realized what he was talking about. I'm sorry. When I read cargo space, I realized how much. 150 cubic meters. Well, let's see. I think I have that in this ship. I should. That ain't gonna tell me. Let me look at the fitting. Yeah, I got 360. So, even with my ammo, it should be good. So let's accept it. Take the farming supplies over, and this will end the episode. After we arrive, I'll skip over to this next section. We'll warp here. We'll complete the mission, and then the next mission we'll take over in the next episode. I really apologize if this is only like a 20-minute episode, because I don't know how much of the files I have, how many got corrupted, what all you guys will get to see, how much of it didn't get recorded because of software issues, whatever the case that kept happening. I haven't seemed to run into that today. Now I'm literally recording on a different day than I was. I had to stop because it was infuriating me. But we're
Active.
new day, new dawn, and so we're going to try to make sure that after this next thing. Oh my goodness, what are we doing here? Open the container. The Caldari forces look far better prepared for the time around. Anti-support frigates and cruisers flank larger allies, standing ready, able to deal with smaller hostiles that come their way. If these drones try to escape, the faster, more agile ones won't slip past the amassed fleet so easily. Open the container. Cargo is too far away. Oh. I gotta drop the cargo off. Okay. So I'm wondering if, since I'm coming into the front again, if I'm like gonna get attacked on this one. It certainly seems like there's some kind of trap here. No, that was it. Okay. Complete the mission. Yes, I just received word from the colony they should be able to stick to their production schedule, which is great news. Thank you. You've done the Caldari people a great service today. If you need any further help with your drone investigations, just say the word. Well, I'll go ahead and see what this mission entails. We'll take it next episode. We're going to go ahead and warp and dock here. Normally, the local security forces would want to handle this drone threat themselves, but we're willing to contract that job out to a Capsuleer. You'll have to go it alone while our fleet holds the line. I suggest you take some friends into the fight. The drones have been growing in number as more are corrupted and somehow find their way into the swarm. Once you neutralize the threat, you should search the wreckage for something that will help your investigation.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
It's telling me this is going to be a heavy fight. That's good. I'm kind of looking forward to something because I did that fight a while ago and it didn't feel like a fight, honestly. But we'll see. I may or may not. I may take the mission on camera, try it, and then if it feels like, especially if it gets, if I get my ship destroyed or something crazy, then I'll talk in the episode, which will be a short run episode from the sounds of it, if that's the case, and I'll consider doing somebody asked me during the live stream if I'd be willing to play with viewers, and that would be a good opportunity to start that. So we'll see after the next episode. That live stream would be the weekend following this episode. So if we end up, if I end up needing to enlist help, it will be on the weekend. I will end up posting a quick emergency. We're going live. I will try to add, something to this, not to this episode, but to my channel, to let you guys know that we'll be going live and we're going to be playing with viewers. And I hope you guys will be able to attend if that ends up being the case. It looks like there's going to be opportunities in the future for that to happen anyway. Whether it happens in the episode following this one or not, we'll see. But as for now, we're going to call this a bit of a dung drop episode. It wasn't what I expected. I hope you guys enjoyed it, regardless of how much y'all got to actually look at. All the recording that I have done, or attempted to do at least, kind of runs together. So if I repeated myself too much, or you guys didn't see some stuff and I'm talking about it as if y'all saw it, or whatever happens with this episode, I sincerely apologize, because all these happenings have made this episode kind of crazy. But good news is you got to see the one fight I was involved in, and the epic arc isn't just as action filled as I was hoping it would be, but being that it was the only real epic arc to move forward out of the career paths, I know they had to kind of take into account somebody who only did, say, the Explorer career path and went on forward with the missions. So I guess that would be something that they would have to do. Alright, thank you for coming. I appreciate your support, help. I hope you do like, share, and subscribe. And this is Fire Knight signing off. I wish you all Godspeed. I'll see you next time.